Alright, hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here. Welcome back to Wargame Red Dragon, Pearl of the Orient. So, previously we moved some of our units down to Dosen't, and I believe we have to be at full cohesion in order to get our refitted back. So, we're going to put these tanks on R&R. Meanwhile, we are going to push in against those aircraft with our tracked rapier FSAs, and they also have the javelins with them. Only 2 of them because we lost some, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and push in with those, and our ADATs. And also back with our light horse if we can, which we cannot. So we're going to go ahead and spread around our support assets at this time. We're going to have a Marine regiment here at Lantau Island that's going to land. And this will not have any aircraft, it seems. But they will have Yu Kwang or Yu Yong or something like that. Anyway, they have 25mm cannons on them, which are nightmares for aircraft. And even if they're just, the strike fighters or whatever. Cluster bombers are going to be pretty good with the number of tanks that we're going to be dealing with. It's going to be... but then again, shouldn't we use those up here at the new territories? I don't know. We do have our helicopters still available, so what we'll do is to defend the helicopters, we'll send up the fighters, and to defend Lantau Island, we'll leave the strike squadron there at the airport down here. Naval Sector Hotel, we already moved once there, so we're going to have to move up again. We can send our aircraft into support, and these units have already made their naval landing, but we could actually, I'm wondering if we can cut them off, so we'll try to do that. We'll have to hold one turn and then capture it on the next turn. So we did destroy that naval unit here that kept trying to attack, so that's gone. So once the 18th Regiment is out of the way, the island, everything south of Hong Kong should be secure, minus Lantau Island. We'll have to fight for that. It'll take a few turns to hold that. Then we should be good, and we shouldn't have a problem holding the North District or the new territories. Is going to be a little bit of a mix-up, but we do need to make sure that we're fully back in the fully refitted with those units. Meanwhile, we can purchase the artillery company, but that can only come to Sai Kung, which was captured by the enemy. They now have that port, and that's the only other area we could bring that to other than Hong Kong Island itself. So we'll have to figure something out. We can call that unit out. However, I'd like to rather R&R units that we might have right after, including possibly these RAF multi-role squadron. So as I was saying, the Harrier GR3s are not going to be as effective here at the North District. However, we do have our Anzac Armored Regiment that has arrived, but we are going to need something to fight against these damn Q511s. So more so now, instead of their rockets, the GR3 is going to be best at using their missiles against the other planes, so we'll send that up there. This unit will have to R&R, this unit will have to R&R and refit. However, it can't at the moment, it's panicked, so we'll have to wait. We're not the Chinese, we can't cheat and move in like that. We will send our naval squadron up here, though, to assist with the AA, and we are going to probably... Can we move anything over? It doesn't look like we can move across the channel at all. And we can't move our tanks over since they're R&R. So we'll work our way right to left. So we'll do Sai Kung, North District, New Territories, and Lantau Island. So it should be pretty good. Pretty excited for this Sai Kung fight too, by the way. The heavy tank or the air defense company, everyone should be able to participate in this battle. So there you go. All right, so it looks like, oh no, the whole mess of Chinese AA. Too bad we didn't have them like we did in the previous movement, but we did have to contain them, otherwise they would have captured more territory, and that would have just been more moves we would have had to make. So we'll go ahead and get started with what we've got. We've got our Grizzly CP, tracked rapiers, ADATs. We don't have any supply for them. Let's go ahead and show the map, see if we can move anything over. I'm going to go ahead and say we can. Initiative for that is going to drop. What the hell? Why can't this move? They have no cohesion? Is that why? They have initiative. So apparently I'm not able to move this Chinook out of this supply zone. I'm not exactly sure why. One of you will have to explain that to me then, because that would have actually benefited us. Meanwhile, we do have this supply unit here, but we can't move off the field. Actually, maybe we can't move it because the battle is pending, but then again, I'm pretty certain we could move any of these units at any time. Strange. Well, we'll have to do the Sai Kung battle without him. It may actually be because we've already initiated the attack. What if we just hit cancel? Ah, there we are. That's exactly why, Raptor. Alright, no need to explain now. Stop your typing. Okay, so now we've got the Sai Kung battle ready. We're going to need extra supplies, tons of extra supplies, and unfortunately only we have the Chinooks. I thought we'd get a fob with that. Maybe it was destroyed. Alright, so back to Sai Kung we go. We'll get these raptors, I should say, are going to be heavily armed. See, I needed a name in this game. I thought we would get the F-22s, but I guess not. So I got to name something after myself. Or at least a dinosaur. There should be more dinosaur games on the battlefield. But then again, does that make it sound old and useless? Who knows? Anyway, we do have more morale here. And knowing the enemy, they're going to throw a lot of crap at us really, really horribly. They're going to take a lot of losses here. They love to travel in blobs. Yes, the enemy travels in blobs. So we have the best accuracy with the Raptor FSA, which stands for Fast and Super Awesome. Yeah, alright. So anyway, this thing can fire fast, and does contain a total of 8 missiles, so that's perfect against helicopters. The other one has an extended range, but less accuracy, so we should probably keep them together, don't you think? And they don't really have anything other than helicopters, so we won't have to worry about tanks as much. But on second thought, as I was just putting these units down, they could do what they always do, which is have that damn clump of everything here. It's going to kill these raptors if we put them up too close. So we're going to put the raptors in the back. Wrap in the back, baby. And then maybe we can put some vehicles up on the front just to kind of recon the area. We don't have recon at the moment. And we don't have our Navy call out because the enemy owns this territory here. Or at least it could be in their control. So we'll go ahead and put up a couple of 106s just to kind of see what the enemy's got. And to give our raptors a line of sight on that area. We have two Veti Rappies. We'll probably keep these Chinooks in the back until we know exactly where the enemy Air Force is going to be. And we're definitely going to want to defend the hell out of our command. Kind of nice to play a battle with just only AA for once. It's very interesting. The Canadians, by the way, have an AAAA unit, if you get that joke, and the everyone else only gets AAA. All right, so we do have some good vehicles out. Much love to you Canadians. Now, don't get crabby. Wait, can they get crabby? I think they can. I don't think they can. All right, we also going to get down the elite javelin. So what we're going to do is just going to create a come at me bro situation, and we're going to wait for them to come to us and try to deal with them the best we can. Meanwhile, we're going to call out the rest of the Rappy we can. Only one Rappy left. But that's okay. Also, we can call out some more Chinooks, but I'm just going to call those out a little bit later. We should gain points eventually over time. But I'm just going to try to think if we can actually do anything. Oh, we called out all the AA we could. This is going to be... yeah, we're going to have to need more points for that. Okay, well, we'll use our makeshift recon then. Our M106s. The more vehicles on the field, by the way, the better your LOS anyway. So, all right. Well, we'll buy the 2 other Chinooks we can. Hopefully they don't spawn in behind us. And here we go. Instant shot blob. Look at that, sons of bitches. Go get them, boys. And if they try to fly over, the rest of the Rappies gonna get them. Look at that. Take that, bitch. Oh, snap, dog. Whoa. Can we pretend that points in the air are China falling apart? Holy shit. Wow, I could use some supplies right now. Supplies right now. Supplies right now. Hell yeah, that was awesome. Wow. Damn, we just killed all of... Oh, look at the... Damn it, the morale points are almost even. Oh, man, they're going to get even. Look at all the crap they've still got on the map. All right, let's send out our M40s. Unfortunately, these things have, like, no fuel tank and our gas guzzlers. So that's not too good. We'll tighten up our defenses with the Chinooks going to... around these other the Raptors. So it's good that we did not put our units on that line like I had said. And look at that, baby. A used parking lot for horribly crashed Chinese. Wow, that one actually landed upside down. All right. Awesome. Wow. Did not expect that. That was actually delightful. I did not know that they would have so many territories either. I figured I'd have to hunt them down. We can actually go out and hunt them now, but I'm going to wait until we have full missiles to do that. These rest of these raptors are coming up. Rappies come up. And they are amphibious too, so they can cross the... Well, actually, they can't cross stuff like... So they can cross rivers like that, contrary to what I just said. There's like a massive cliff. I didn't know if he could actually get across that. Alright, we don't want to go too far, though, so we're going to kind of keep it tight. And we're going to bring up some more reinforcements as soon as the rest of these are reloading. They're not real supply... Well, they are kind of supply hogs, but the biggest problem is it just takes time to do so. M106, or the M113, 106 M40s are moving around. Making sure we don't get flanked anywhere. I think what we'll do is we'll keep the rest of these together, and we'll just head right up the highway. And we'll kind of leapfrog our way across. Meanwhile, the javelins can stay exactly where they're at and defend our grizzly, as well as the 2 Chinooks that are near it. And we'll send these ones up a little bit later for another run. So, wow, we killed a ton of choppers with that first initial attack and brought the enemy down basically to our level. They got on our level, dog. We're going to have to pretty much annihilate them, though, in order to actually win. And they can call out units after units after units, but we're going to have to kill them all. So it may actually take a few more turns than I actually predicted previously. So we'll move up then to this sector. Just outside of Alpha, north of Bravo. The M106 has arrived and actually didn't go through all of its fuel. We'll go ahead and pop over here and see what's over there. Wherever the choppers are, that's where we'll send the Raptors, because I don't think they're going to actually move too far once they see a target. The enemy is pretty much on defensive mode at this time, and they're not going to move too far out of where they're at. At least I'd hope not. If we can find them and shoot at them, that is a good thing. Mostly because if we find them and shoot at them, they're not going to last very long as helicopters. So, let's see, our M106. Oh, son of a bitch. That's going to be a hellfire on him. He's toast. So those are just 2 of them, though. I'm not going to send all of our units over there for that. He's routing, but he's not actually moving. If you're routing, you should be moving. Jeez. That's what I would think, anyway. Alright, so we'll move our Chinooks up to supply. These rapiers alone, or these raptors, I should say. I don't know, I wish... You know what would be cool is if we could actually custom name vehicles. Wouldn't that be interesting? I just thought of that. What? That's a good question for the video. I used to ask a good video question. Let's make that a video question for today, then. If you could name any vehicle in the game, what would you name it and why? What would you give? Or would you rename all of the American aircrafts instead of being birds? Maybe name them after species of whales or something like that. I don't know. You tell me. The Chinook here, by the way, is named after a native tribe in the United States. Most helicopters are. Not all of them, but most of them. The Kiowa or Kiowa is named after the Indians. Apache, Chinook, even the Comanche, which was a prototype, I believe, or kind of a concept fight. I want to call it a fighter, but well, it's kind of like an all-in-one multi-role helicopter. I guess it could be a fighter if you wanted it to be. It was supposed to kind of be one of those super cool futuristic things that they were thinking of in the 80s, but eventually was scrapped just because they found out the Apache was just fine. Alright, well, these are real gas guzzlers here. They're taking their sweet-ass time. In fact, they're required to have these things on the back of them because they basically move the speed of a damn tractor. Now, that's not exactly accurate, but... Oop, speaking of what's accurate, though. Oh, definitely not our damn missiles. What in the hell? There we go, thank you. There, they're killing the infantry in them, too. Wow, and they're all almost out of all their missiles because of that. Alright, so we're going to get these Chinooks back up to where they need to be. Oop, another target. Hold on, sit still. Oh shit, they've spotted us. Now, I am allowing them to fire all these missiles because really I don't... They're accurate, but I want them dead as fast as possible. I really want the enemy dead as fast as possible. And these may carry troops, so it's good to kind of kill the infantry along with those, but unfortunately that's not happening. They're all just empty transports, except for those 2. Good. Alright, wait a minute. We're getting more kills than I thought we would. Watch that left flank. Come on, fire at him. It's a real tense moment here. Beautiful. Wow, AA missiles are expensive. Should kill another unit here. Very tense moment. Screw you guys, I'm going. Oh shit. Oh, never mind. Fortune is flying this helicopter. Alright, I don't think there were any troops in that one. Anybody get that Metal Gear Solid 2 reference? Alright, we're gonna move back then. RTB. And I'm gonna pull the 3 of these off the line and put them into battle. These 2 are gonna be on defense on the left. Final defense will be the Javelins and the Grizzly. May as well move it over here. There's not much else we can call out. Infantry. Oh, ADAT. No, don't have enough points for that. We could move our Grizzly up to get points. We may as well do that, I suppose. It's okay, we can't call out anything else at the moment. The Javelins are in a good blocking position, though. And let's actually make these Raptors take the main highway. I want to start giving by the way, I've given more nicknames to packed units than NATO units, so it's time I start naming some of them lovely names. The Kiowa, because it's the key to winning battle. Not just the Kiowa, I understand. I know that's its real name, but... So these do hold 8 missiles, but my god, do they go through them fast. Jeez. What we need, what we could really use, is an enemy supply base, and I don't think those troops come with any sort of... Well, obviously, A, they don't come with a FOB, and B, they're not going to really come with anything other than supply choppers, and I don't think I've ever seen them carrying one. I'm going to put these Chinooks a little bit in a better position here. Okay, so we'll take the highway then. We should have enough fuel to move into Alpha. Hopefully we can find some commands that try to flee. Maybe we'll just wait for the other 3 to come. Alright, so there's probably not going to be an attack from the left. I'd love for them to attack, though. I would really love that. Not much we can do with the other units that we have either. They're mostly anti-tank, infantry, or ATGMs or recoilless rifles, so not too much we can do with an M40, other than we could send it into the front line and see what's at Alpha. So we'll speed him up there and see what's waiting for us. The Raptors have to travel in packs, baby. Oh, look, it's the Rat Pack. How ironic. Clever girl. Alright, so Dosen't Juan's been abandoned again, just so we can keep the Grizzly up there to get points. I'm not exactly sure what we'll need the extra points for, but it's just a quick drive across the river in order to get those needed supplies. With the number of vehicles we're traveling with, let's see if we can actually regroup some of these. Oh, you have to hide for me? Oh, yeah. You have to select them in groups of 4 in order to be effective. So I'm just going to go ahead and have them move up here. I suppose we'll do an attack move left of Alpha. That just left of the name Alpha anyway. The the 106 is moving at, what's his maximum speed? 65. Or is that? Oh, road speed's 110. This is 110. Oh yeah. Just feel the breeze. Interesting unit. Look at that rifle, man. It's huge. It's bigger than like what T-34-85s were firing. That's 106. Oh, Canadian flag on this, or the maple leaf on the side. That's really cool. I didn't know that was there. I actually did not know that was a Canadian unit. I should have, though, with the huge, massive Canadian flag there. But I guess I didn't. I forgot that was part of the ADATS company, the anti-tank squad. That's really what that was. The ADATS just needed it for extra fire. In fact, that's what we can call in with our extra points. They're 90. They are 90 points each, though, and pretty much not very accurate. But if we need the extra money or the extra units, we can spend the money. So confirm there are at least 3 commands left on the map, and there've got to be chop blobs all over the place, and they're probably scouring for our units. These tracked... Oh, wait a minute. There's 2 different ones here. Okay. So we're moving into Alpha now. We'll soon have contact with the enemy, hopefully. The M113... Actually, if that thing finds a command on the ground, it'll do a real good job finishing it off. These are going to run out of fuel before they get much further, though. We may actually move into the Kowloon capture zone before this is over. We need to get their morale all the way to 0. Oop, there he goes. He's flying. Here we go. Is that it up there? Let's get a couple units on the road. They might actually be migrating north. That's got to be the escort right there. Okay, hold on now. Crikey. I'm going to hide behind this house. Shh. Okay, so we actually had... Alright, so we did have some units move up here. So they must have been capping somewhere over here in this town and saw our units approaching. So we will... we're going to split up into groups of 2. We're going to go left with these track wraps. And we're going to head up the middle with these track wraps. And the FSA, of course, stands for Fast, Sexy, and Awesome. Fast, Speedy, and Awesome. You make it whatever you want. Alright, so... Oop, they recapped. Ooh, now they... Oh, look at that. Hold on a second. Yes, there has.
Moving to position.
Oh shit, we killed our own. Lol. We killed our own we killed our own little recoilless rifle. No. A helicopter must have crashed right on top of it. And the command moved back into the area, so that's good. We might be able to find him. The closer... By the way, it's really stupid. If they take off, we're going to be able to get them with our... Oh, you know what? They actually might not. We might have to RTB just to get some units back. We'll do that. We'll call out the rest of our AA or our AT group. Oh, there. That must be it right there. That's him. Okay, so we've got a bead on him, so we're going to be able to get him no problem. So if he takes off, we got his ass. So I'm just going to go ahead and park right next to him. And we're going to go into Kowloon then, full speed. And we will bring up those... We'll bring up a good group of... Geez, I don't know what would be best to kill that. Recoilless rifle. Well, that unit's slow, so we'll probably get some toes up here to deal with him. So we're just going to set up in a good line and take his ass out. Alright, we've got... Oh, you know, we want the Veddies up. And the regular tow. And the recoilless rifles. We're just going to rush all in and get them to flee. And then we'll just pounce on them. 1 out of 8 missiles left on this unit, and that unit's empty, so we could probably bring him back here first to be secure, not give the enemy any more points. We have 5 minutes left, so we've really got to get rolling here. But I've had to play it more safe, and we'll have more morale than the enemy does in the future. And hopefully we can get some other troops here. So those units are ready. It's so funny how, like, we can't even shoot him. He's just sitting there laughing. Because at this point, that helicopter is technically a ground unit. So there's not much we can do. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll move fast across this bridge. Unless we see helicopters. Actually, we could probably move fast up here. And this will make them choose 2 different bridges, but as soon as we see enemy helicopters, I'll depress my left pointer, or I guess my pointer finger on my right hand, I suppose, and that'll make death happen. That's the best death. Alright, so Kowloon is going to be secure again, or at least not in enemy occupation. In 4 minutes, those tows will get here no problem. We're out of supplies. Unless we capture an enemy supply unit, doesn't seem like they get any, which is pretty unfair. Though obviously they're, you know, they're an airborne unit. They're not going to call out supplies unless they need to. And if anything, they'd probably get those M4s with the no units. They'd probably get the M4s that are converted for supplies, or from those of you from beta, the other command unit. Lols. Alright, so we should have these coming up. Unfortunately, there's just, what, 100 points? Yeah, so that's not going to be too big of a cap. And I'm hoping that perhaps other helicopters rolled up here, too. We were so close to killing that Z5, it's a shame. We'll get real close to him before we even start shooting. Make sure it's an instant hit. Actually, we might be able to just freak him out and he'll take off if he sees us. Imagine choosing that death between an ATGM missile to the face or an AA missile to the face. It'd be an interesting choice. Oh, there's the chop blob.
Locking on target.
Okay, that unit's dead. We'll move in to find the other one. 70% of the points needed to win are ours. Hopefully. Oh, come on. Why wouldn't you target those first? They're evil rocket pods of death. Bastard. Is that Z5A? Oh, it's a Z5. Okay, he's got rocket racks on him, even though he is not a rocket unit. Where's the other toe? They must be right with each other. Okay. Alright, so we've got just a few missiles left. We'll at least try to cut them off to Kowloon, which gives them Naval Sector Lima. We can't, unfortunately, capture any other zones. But, you know what? I'm going to keep Bravo, just so that way, maybe by default, since we own the area adjacent to Sun Juan, we might be able to have Bravo to start with and have the tighten that noose around their balls a little bit more. Whoop! I want to get the hell away from those. Looks like some units survived. Oh, tank units.
Missile in firing position, sir.
We'll back up a bit. Gonna have our tow go out then and try to find those that command. It's got to be up there. That's probably where he's hiding. What? Oh, have this unit go here and keep our track wraps around. Oop. Oh, another command trying to go in. Nice try. So we just killed another command in the south, and that's a good thing. Enemy was just trying to recap the zone. We did capture Bravo as well. So with a minute left, we should be able to kill one command, or at least lure some extra helicopters out. I don't know if we have the defense for that. We have 3 missiles left. 3 missiles left. Plus the 2 in there, so we have a total of 5 shots. So if we run into blobs, there goes another command. Are you kidding me? Shit, we're just going to park over the damn call-out zone if the computer's going to be that stupid. Kim, you are it, or not Kim, but Mao, come on, man.
We'll take it down, sir.
Alright, we have 80%.
Sound clear. Out.
Man, I really hope it's not command infantry. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I hope we're not completely out of missiles.
Setting up a new AA position there.
Oh, this is too beautiful.
Order, sir.
25 seconds. It'll bop them down to 300 points. 373. Doubt we're gonna get it.
Missile in firing position, sir.
Oh, hold on a second. We do have a few seconds left. He's out of fuel.
Has an enemy chopper been spotted?
That's going to be a no-go. Oh, no, and the tank Szechuans are coming out of the woods, but it doesn't matter. That's it for that one, so that's going to end in, what, a draw? Lols. Yeah, so they're severely demoralized, but it still ends in a draw. That's a shame. So Sai Kung is still theirs. Alright, well, we'll move on then. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend. I'll be spending a few more points, too, on the artillery to try to get some extra units on the field somewhere. But we'll make do with what we've got. And, well, actually, we'll probably use some R&R and stuff. So, alright, I'll see you guys. Bye.